Let's talk about multiplicity for X-intercepts. Here we're given a function shaded in blue. F of x is equal to x plus 2 cubed times x minus 1 to the fourth. You'll notice it's already in a factored form for us. The first thing we're asked is, what are the x-intercepts? Well, what we want to do is to take each of those factors, ignore what the exponent is, and just take the stuff in the parentheses, in this case x plus 2, set it equal to 0 and solve. X plus 2, if you set it equal to 0 and solve, that would give you an x-intercept that was at -2, 0. Remember, x-intercepts, we write them as an ordered pair where the y value is 0. Let's do the same thing for the other factor. If we take the stuff in the parentheses, x minus 1, set it equal to 0 and solve, we would get x equals 1, which gives us an x-intercept of 1, 0. Again, as an ordered pair with 0 as the y value. Now, the next question is, what is the multiplicity for each of the factors? To determine the multiplicity, we look at the exponent that is attached to the factor in the factored form. So for x plus 2, the multiplicity is 3 since that exponent is 3. 3 is the multiplicity, and notice that 3 is an odd number. The multiplicity here would be an odd number. That's going to come into play in just a second. Now, for the other factor, x minus 1, the exponent attached to it in the factored form is 4, so the multiplicity for x minus 1 is 4. Notice that 4 is an even number. So we've got one factor, x plus 2, that had an odd multiplicity. 3 was its exponent. Then we've got another factor, x minus 1, that has an even multiplicity. 4 was its exponent. Where that comes into play is with the next question. The next question says, at which x-intercept does the picture cross the x-axis? I'm going to go to graphsketch.com, and here is a picture of this function that we are talking about. Where we're crossing over the x-axis, here is the place that we're crossing over the x-axis. That's the x-intercept of -2. So -2 is the place that we've crossed over. It's easy to tell when we've got the picture of it, but now let's see if we can determine from our equation how to know if it crosses or if it touches and doesn't cross. -2 was where it crossed, and what did we know about the multiplicity for that factor? It had an odd multiplicity. With an odd multiplicity, the multiplicity here was 3, which is odd, we cross the associated x-intercept. Now look back at the graph again. Here at our other x-intercept, we're touching the x-intercept and bouncing off of it. So we touched it, but we did not cross at 1, 0. 1, 0 had an even multiplicity. With an even multiplicity, we touch, but we do not cross. Odd multiplicities, an odd exponent, when you hit that x-intercept, you're going to go through it. Even multiplicities, whatever x-intercept is associated with it, an even multiplicity, we are going to touch but not cross.